In a world where relentless ear-ringing debilitates millions, a revolutionary 5-second mute button method has emerged. A simple, natural technique once reserved for high-ranking government officials and army generals, and now unveiled to the public. A secret method used by military and government elites for decades silences persistent ringing, whooshing, or hissing in the ears with a simple 5-second pause. Whistleblowing Army neurosurgeon Dr. Alexander Pierce discovered that this natural method resets neural pathways in the ear, directly addressing the root cause of tinnitus. Backed by rigorous testing from Harvard scientists and the American Tinnitus Association, the method restores perfect hearing in a matter of days, offering hope to millions. Imagine if the solution to chronic, debilitating ear noise wasn't locked away in expensive gadgets or endless medications, but instead was found in a mere 5-second pause, a secret so powerful that our most elite leaders have relied on it for years. For decades, high-ranking officials and army generals, under immense pressure and constant exposure to high-stress environments, discovered that a brief, deliberate pause could silence the internal clamor of ringing, whooshing, and hissing that plagued their ears. This was no elaborate technological wizardry. It was a natural reset of the auditory system, honed and refined through years of disciplined practice. Enter Dr. Alexander Pierce, an Army neurosurgeon with a reputation for both brilliance and integrity. Throughout his service, Dr. Pierce witnessed firsthand the toll that persistent tinnitus took on his colleagues and soldiers alike. Determined to unearth a solution, he began a covert investigation into the origins of this natural mute button phenomenon. Realizing the potential of his findings, Dr. Pierce faced a crossroads. The method, if left hidden, would continue to be a closely guarded secret, accessible only to an elite few. But with every patient who found temporary relief, his conviction grew. His detailed research notes, clinical observations, and testimonials from high-ranking military personnel were compiled into a comprehensive dossier. Dr. Pierce's breakthrough quickly caught the attention of the scientific community. In a series of collaborative studies, researchers at Harvard and experts from the American Tinnitus Association rigorously tested the 5-second mute button method. The results were nothing short of astounding. They confirmed that this method did not merely mask the symptoms of tinnitus. It addressed the fundamental neural imbalances at its core. Participants in the study reported a rapid and sustained reduction in the constant ear noise, with many experiencing near instantaneous clarity. For those who had resigned themselves to a life of relentless buzzing, this discovery was a revelation. Ordinary citizens, from busy office workers and teachers to veterans and retirees, began to experiment with the method. Stories emerged of lives transformed almost overnight. Maria, a dedicated nurse who had struggled with severe tinnitus for years, described how the 5-second pause allowed her to hear the soft, natural sounds of the world again. A bird's chirp, the rustle of leaves, even the gentle hum of everyday life. Similar tales of renewal echoed across social media platforms, support groups, and community centers, sparking a quiet revolution in the way we approach auditory health. Dr. Pierce's journey and the subsequent validation of the mute button method teach us a profound lesson. The most effective solutions are not always the most complicated ones. It reminds us that when we dare to explore unconventional paths, we may find that the answers we need have been right under our noses all along. If you or someone you know is plagued by the constant draining noise of tinnitus, consider exploring the 5-second mute button method. Delve into the research, listen to the inspiring testimonies, and see for yourself how this simple practice can restore the natural harmony of your hearing. It's time to challenge the status quo, break free from the cycle of expensive treatments and temporary relief, and embrace a solution that is both natural and profoundly effective. Dr. Alexander Pierce's legacy is one of bravery and transformation, a reminder that even within the tightly controlled corridors of power, there exists a secret so potent that it can silence the relentless clamor of tinnitus. Now that secret is available to everyone. Embrace the 5-second pause and step into a future where the silence you crave is not just a dream, but a tangible, achievable reality. Click the link in the description to get yours now. Remember to like, share, and subscribe.